Good evening from Galactic Public Radio and NC. I'm Spencer McDunn, and these are the top headlines from around the known galaxy. Thargoid activity is on the rise again. For the latest, we go to Smooth Furnace in the Pleiades sector.
Thanks, Spencer. Several starports are burning, and alien scout patrols are more common in the nebulas surrounding the bubble. Thargoid vessels are active in and around systems in the Coalsack, California, and Witchhead nebulas, and thousands of civilians have been killed or injured in a half-dozen systems. Meanwhile, starports in the Astrope and Merope systems here in the Pleiades have been hit once again, but appear to have been spared the brunt of the Thargoid strike. States of emergency have been declared in all the affected systems, with independent pilots rushing to aid the injured and stranded. Thargoid activity has waxed and waned over the past few years after their retreat from the bubble, so this resurgence in activity was not entirely unexpected. However, according to some officials, the timing is suspect. Admiral Aidan Tanner, Chief Military Liaison to Aegis Research, told the media that he was, quote, convinced that these Thargoids are reacting aggressively to the weapon of mass destruction that Salvation deployed in the Cornstar system, end quote. Admiral Tannen also reminded journalists that Aegis' hands were currently tied, at least until the official release of the so-called Bauman report. Even after the release of the report, the fate of Aegis and its top officials could be in doubt, as criminal charges or additional investigations could result. In the meantime, Salvation seems to have a free hand, arranging for the megaship Bright Sentinel to move to the Merope system, and selling advanced Guardian tech weapons to support pilots fighting the Thargoids. Is the latest violence the Thargoid response to Salvation's new weapon? Or is there another cause yet to be uncovered? From the Pleiades sector, for Galactic Public Radio, I'm Smooth Furnace.
Thanks, Smooth. Imperial senators are choosing blood over politics and offering official protection to Imperator Hadrian Duval after the recent attempts on his life by the Neo-Marlinist Liberation Army. Speaking from his Senate chambers, Senator Caspian Leopold told GPR, quote, a majority of us believe that preserving the Duval bloodline is paramount for the future of the Empire. Hadrian Duval is not officially a member of the Imperial family, but he is the grandson of Emperor Hengist, meaning that his yet unborn child is also of royal lineage, end quote. As there is no clear heir to the Duval imperial throne at this time, many commentators fear the loss of even distant Duval descendants could create instability in imperial politics. Adding fuel to the political fires, Marlinist refugees who fled the Empire after being persecuted for their Republican beliefs may be forced to return from some Alliance planets to Imperial custody. This would surely inflame the NMLA further, and diplomats are working to find a solution. Prime Counsel Coyote Tao of the Marlinist Consulate told the media, quote, I hope to negotiate with the Alliance to arrange an alternative transportation to Marlinist colonies. There they will be welcomed into the democratic society established by their brethren, end quote. Finally, in local news, unrest is spreading through the systems managed by Guard Frequency Response. Elections and a war in LTT 2581, another war in Kistha, Blight, and Bedeo are stretching emergency response teams to their limit. Deputy Assistant Director Richard Clemens told GPR, quote, we have a number of competing demands on our limited resources. The mismanagement of LTT 2581 is at the top of my mind at the moment, as the LTT 2581 League seems incapable of keeping a lid on interfaction disputes in what should be a peaceful fringe colony. But the unrest in the Kistha system is also troubling, because we just got the infrastructure there back up to snuff. It wouldn't take much indiscriminate violence to bring back the bad old days of busted water systems. And the reappearance of the agro blight in Bedeo is troubling, as the agricultural output from Peter's terminal is crucial to sustain the civilian population on Maddo, the headquarters of Saud Kruger, end quote. Until the next turn of the worlds for Galactic Public Radio, I am Spencer McDunn. Good night.